There's a really deep, high-quality experience that happens, a very personal experience that happens to each of us as we toe the line and go through the miles, whatever the sport is, whatever the terrain looks like, whatever the experience is, that is gonna, without a doubt, be something that you have no idea what to expect. It's a huge gift that you give yourself, and so by being able to do that and being really willing to just like see what happens, see what's possible, and move through it, you learn the best aspects of yourself. Like you learn everything about yourself that you never possibly knew, because it's all like hiding in the suffering. My name is Samantha Pruitt. We are in San Luis Obispo, California, in particular in Perfumo Canyon. All right. Hey, Samantha from Race Slow here. I am with Nicole of Race Roster. Hello. And we are currently at the U.S. Trail Running Conference and the Slow Ultra. If somebody were to ask me what I do, I would say that I produce endurance experiences for humans to build their best bodies and their best lives. In particular, using the outdoor adventure space and human connection as the tools. Going! Whee! We definitely need a bunch of these. Who ordered those signs?
Getting everyone signed up, high energy, life is great.
Okay, what are you doing? Boy, get up here. So yeah, we just produced the Slow Ultra, and leading up to that, the U.S. Trail Running Conference, and we had all in about 1,000 people at that. Okay, now we're going to actually hit the real start line and have a little look-see. Race Slow is now over 10 years old. We started with one event. We've produced anywhere from up to 5 events a year now. Cycling, mountain biking, trail running, road running. We're kind of playing in all the spaces now, partially because that's just sort of who I am. Good morning. Are you out here?
All right, boss. I'm here.
Have a great day. So good morning, welcome to the Slow Ultra 2018. My name is Samantha Pruitt. I'm the founder and CEO of Race Slow. I got one of the best jobs in the world. We're really happy to have you guys all come out. I got really sick in my late 20s and up until my early 30s, and ended up becoming overweight, really sedentary, and really unhappy with how I felt every single day. So I discovered endurance sports initially and just kind of chipped away at building a better body and life through endurance sports, coaching and becoming a trainer and building a community in that way, and then eventually a race director. But for my own athletic journey, discovering endurance, which ultimately led me to ultra endurance adventures, for sure created a whole next level experience for how to know myself. And what that ultimately allowed me to do is connect to other people in a very different way. And sharing that experience for sure is really, really powerful. But I would say it had to first come with digging the deep well myself and peeling back the layers of myself. What up, boss? Fitness to me is being able to do whatever I want, whenever I want, without having to train for it. So I work out at Headstrong Fit, and we're building an endurance team for them right now as we speak. And then if I'm not doing that, or maybe even later in the day, if I'm training for something, I'd also get in a run. I feel like every day I get up there, that day and that workout just in and of itself is like an adventure. Working out every day is actually a really important part of not only how I like to feel in my physical body, staying healthy and fit, but I feel like it's a precursor for me being successful in business and as a human and as a family member and as a community member. And that's really where I find my joy. Yeah? Would you like your usual? Yeah. Can I get a soy? Soy Carmelo extra hot. Thank you. This is the recovery drink of champions, right?
Guess so.
That's what we're doing now. And I'm about to take you to the Tiny, so you can see what that's all about. I'm very stoked on this new lifestyle choice that we're making. My husband, he's adapting. You know, he's a good sport about it. So he's doing most of the work, and we've got it almost ready to move in. We're moving in next weekend. So I just turned 49. I'm in the process of turning 50, and for me, it's actually turning fierce at 50. Just because you age up doesn't mean it's time to slow down or back off or to really change. Am I really like living my purpose? Am I really doing the things that are most important to me? And am I feeling my best physically, you know, emotionally, spiritually, all those elements that I really value? Am I really doing that? And if I'm really not doing that, I need to get on the business right now because life is too damn short. My husband and I really assessed our lifestyle. It's pretty busy. We do a lot of traveling. We have kids, we have grandkids even. And so in that space, trying to maybe make some decisions a little bit differently, in particular like our living situation. So we're going to be moving into a tiny house here in San Luis Obispo and create a smaller footprint for ourselves and get rid of a lot of the burdens and the stress around stuff. Every day we get up, we have an opportunity to make a decision how we're going to move forward in the world. And like, we have a decision around food, around who we hang out with, around what we do, around how we spend our time. And to me, that's like so incredibly powerful. We have a choice. We have lots of choices. That's beautiful. I honestly do believe with every ounce of my being that if we all were to in some way engage in these sports and in the outdoors in a different way and really taste endurance and what that feels like, we learn so much about ourselves, and then we learn so much about our community in that way, and then we learn so much about the environment in that way. And if we bring all of that to the table in our daily lives, it's a game changer. There's no doubt in my mind it's totally a game changer, and I want to be part of that. Like, I want to be of service in that way. I guess it's my legacy of good in the world, is like creating those opportunities for people to step up to that, and then whatever they do with it, there's no bad that can become of that, you know, like them understanding themselves, their bodies, their community, their space, their outdoors because of that experience, and I want to be part of that. Like, that's my legacy right there. My name is Samantha Pruitt. I'm an endurance experience producer and a badass ultra athlete.
You're a badass.
All right, we're gonna do a few takes on this. I feel like I should be standing up for this because it feels so weird, like I want to jump out of my seat. Ready? I've never sat this long for anything. I don't actually sit. It's funny. I'm not a good sitter.